Just 1 week ago, these 5.000 young lives were still inside their shells. Today, they are stronger, more active, and ready to discover a world far beyond the brooder. Here at Giang Farm, a 5.000 square meter farm in the Mekong Delta of Vietnam, a new journey is about to begin. The doors open, morning light enters, and thousands of ducklings slowly step into the outside world. But something even more important is waiting ahead: water, a completely new environment they have never experienced before. How will 5.000 young ducklings react when their tiny feet finally touch the surface? Today, we follow their first steps, their first encounter with the water, and the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. The morning begins with thousands of tiny footsteps moving across the floor. Small bills talk the feed, water ripples inside the drinking trays, and the quiet brooder is already full of movement. But after only a few days, everything has changed. The 5.000 ducklings are growing quickly. They eat more, and need more space. In enters the brooder and quietly observes the flock. Chang checks the same area with the farm workers. No words are necessary. The flock itself shows them what needs to change. A section of the barrier opened, revealing a larger space. At first, only a few ducklings step down, 10 dozens follow. Soon hundreds begin moving into the new area. They are no longer simply hatchlings. An entire new generation is beginning to grow. The brooder door slowly opens. Natural light falls across the ground and thousands of small heads turn toward the opening. One duckling steps forward, then another. Within moments, a long stream of ducklings begins moving into the farmyard. For the first time, they feel the earth beneath their feet, walk tall grass, explore fallen leaves, and move beneath the shade of the trees. Some investigate a leaf, others chase tiny insects, some simply stop and watch the unfamiliar world around them. Behind the flock, In and Chang keep their distance, allowing the ducklings to explore naturally. Then another sound begins to grow louder, the sound of water. A small group slows down and turns toward it. Step by step, they move forward. Between the trees, something bright begins to appear. A surface reflecting the morning light, water. on duckling reaches of the water and stops. It watches the gentle ripples moving across the surface. Slowly it lowers its head. Its bill touches the water, creating a tiny circle that spreads outward. Another duckling approaches, then another. One small foot moves into the shallow water. 10 seconds, the duckling stands still, watching the water move around its feet. Suddenly, another bird flaps its wings, sending droplets into the air. The flock briefly retreats, but curiosity brings them back on duckling steps deeper. The water reaches its body's feet, begin paddling, and its small body starts to float. It is swimming. Home becomes three become dozens. More ducklings begin entering the water. Small ripples appear everywhere. For the first time, thousands of young lives are discovering a world they have never known before. More groups begin entering the water. Dozens become hundreds and hundreds become thousands. Each group moves differently. Some swim forward, some remain in the shallows, and others return briefly to the shore. A few flap their wings, sending water across the surface. The movement is not perfectly organized, and that is what makes it feel alive. From above, countless ripples begin crossing one another. The camera rises higher, revealing the full scale of young palm. The green trees, coconut palm, earth path, and water all remain connected within the same numbing square meter farm. Then another sound comes from farther away, the familiar call of adult ducks. The camera turns. By adult ducks appear in the distance, moving calmly across another section of the water. One generation is just beginning, another has already grown. 2 generations, sharing the same farm, surrounded by the same landscape. The contrast tells the story without a single word. As the afternoon fades, the light across Yang Farm becomes softer. After hours of exploring, the ducklings begin to slow down. Swims toward the shore. Its wet feet reach the earth and it climbs out of the water. Its feathers are soft. It shakes its entire body, sending droplets in every direction. Another follows, then another. Slowly, groups begin leaving the water. The workers stand on both sides of the path, not chasing or frightening the flock, simply goosing their movement back toward the resting area. Thousands of small feet move across the ground. Inside the brooder, fresh feed and clean water are ready. The flock gathers again. Some eat, some drink, others settle down beside one another. Their wet feathers slowly begin to eddy. The noise becomes quieter. Outside, Bangin adult ducks continue moving calmly across the even water. On day has ended. But for these Namgin ducklings, the journey has only just begun. The first day on the water is over, but the story of these Namgin ducklings is only beginning. From their first steps outside the brooder to the moment they discovered the water, every small experience has become part of their growth. Here at Yen Farm, across 5,000 square meters of a Mekong Delta, an entire generation is changing day by day. If you enjoy